Marcus Aurelius once said, "The only wealth which you will keep forever is the wealth you have given away." In a world where intelligence is often measured by numbers and scores, it's important to remember that true wisdom goes beyond conventional metrics. Intelligence is not just about scoring high on an IQ test or excelling in academia. It's a multifaceted quality encompassing everything from emotional resilience to creative problem solving. Unlike the narrow paths charted by standardized tests, intelligence manifests in various forms, each as significant as the last. Whether it's the spatial awareness of an architect, the emotional depth of a poet, or the strategic mind of a chess player, intelligence can be found in the most unexpected places and processes. Most intelligence assessments fail to capture the full spectrum of human intellect. They often overlook the creative thinkers, the innovators, and those whose brilliance doesn't fit neatly into multiple-choice questions. But what if your daily life is a testament to a different kind of intelligence? From the hobbies you choose, the risks you take, to the quiet moments of reflection, your actions might be revealing more about your intellectual prowess than any test ever could. In this video, 12 signs you're way more intelligent than you realize, we explore everyday indicators of true intelligence, not to score you, but to show you might be smarter than you think. Let's uncover these signs together. One, the generation of genius. In a world that often equates silence with wisdom and flamboyant expression with superficiality, the true mark of intelligence could be misunderstood. The Stoic philosopher Seneca once noted, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor." This sentiment resonates deeply when considering the characteristic traits of genuinely intelligent individuals, not always adorned with immediate brilliance, but rich in relentless curiosity and prolific idea generation. The true intellect does not merely sit back, waiting for a single epiphany that will change the world. Instead, they recognize that the path to genius is paved with trials and errors, a relentless pursuit that mirrors the Stoic ideal of resilience and discipline. It is a common fallacy to believe that intelligent people are continuously bursting with grand ideas. History's celebrated geniuses, revered for their monumental discoveries, often had their groundbreaking insights preceded by numerous unremarkable, even failed attempts. This phenomenon, known as idea generation, distinguishes the truly smart from the merely competent. The capacity to generate a multitude of concepts, sift through them, and nurture the potential within is not about having a constant stream of brilliance, but about maintaining the persistence to continue generating ideas against discouraging odds. It's not the frequency of good ideas that defines intelligence, but the continual process of thought generation, which fosters creativity and inspiration. If you find yourself constantly coming up with new ideas, regardless of their immediate success, you likely embody the creativity and inspiration characteristic of a deeply intelligent person. In today's fast-paced world, this trait is invaluable. Our society thrives on innovation and adaptability, qualities that are quintessentially fostered through the prolific generation of ideas. So next time you judge your intelligence by the sparkle of your ideas, remember that the true measure lies in your relentless pursuit of new thoughts, mirroring the Stoic philosophy of continuous personal growth and resilience in the face of adversity. As we navigate the complexities of modern life, let the wisdom of Stoicism guide us. Embrace the process, not just the fleeting moments of success, and cultivate a spirit enriched by a wealth of ideas rather than impoverished by the desire for instant perfection. 2. Emotional attunement. If you've ever found yourself deeply reflecting on your emotions, dissecting each feeling as it arises in various situations, you might be demonstrating a key sign of high intelligence: emotional attunement. It's a common misconception that intelligence is solely about cognitive abilities like problem solving. In reality, emotional intelligence is deeply interconnected with cognitive intelligence. Those who excel in intellectual tasks often possess a profound understanding of their own emotions, This is because understanding and managing your emotions requires a complex level of self-awareness and reflection, attributes that are hallmarks of a sharp mind. Consider Sarah, a software developer who leads a team of engineers. Despite her technical role, Sarah spends a significant portion of her time understanding her team members' motivations and stresses. This isn't just about being a good manager. Sarah's ability to empathize and respond to her team's emotional states has made her an exceptional leader, admired and respected in her field. Her story illustrates how emotional intelligence can elevate professional success and personal connections, showing that those who are in tune with their emotions often navigate life's challenges more effectively. Why does this matter? Because emotional intelligence can lead to better problem-solving and decision-making, as it involves understanding not just the facts, but also the human emotions surrounding those facts. Have you ever noticed yourself doing something similar? Have you ever stopped to consider why you react a certain way or pondered the deeper emotions behind your responses? If so, you are likely engaging in a level of emotional exploration that goes beyond the ordinary, tapping into an intelligent and thoughtful approach to life. This blend of emotional and cognitive intelligence is crucial because it allows you to navigate both personal challenges and interpersonal interactions deftly. It's a powerful tool that, when wielded wisely, can enhance your understanding of the world and the people in it. Reflect on how this integration of mind and heart impacts your daily life and decisions. Does it change the way you view intelligence? In sum, recognizing and understanding your emotions is not just a part of being intelligent. It's a sign that you possess a deeper, more nuanced understanding of both yourself and others. This insight is invaluable, not only in personal growth but also in fostering meaningful relationships and achieving professional success. Harnessing this powerful combination of emotional and cognitive skills can transform how you approach every aspect of your life. 3. Uncanny memory recall. Have you ever noticed your ability to effortlessly recall minute details from conversations or events that took place many years ago? If this sounds like you, it might be a sign that your intelligence is greater than you've acknowledged. People who exhibit high levels of intelligence often have an extraordinary capacity for memory recall, distinguishing themselves by remembering and processing information with impressive depth and clarity. This remarkable skill is not merely about having a good memory, it's a reflection of how they actively engage and interact with their memories on a daily basis. It's important to understand that exceptional memory recall is not purely a product of innate intelligence. Rather, it arises from a combination of personal experiences and a concerted effort to mentally challenge oneself. Albert Einstein once insightfully noted, "Memory is deceptive because it is colored by today's events." This implies that individuals with high intelligence don't just remember details. They also integrate new information into their existing memories, which enriches and expands their understanding and recall capabilities. If you regularly find yourself stretching your memory to absorb and retain complex pieces of information, or if you delve into specialized knowledge areas, you're not just enhancing your memory skills, you're also sharpening your cognitive abilities. These mental workouts strengthen your memory, making it more robust and agile with each challenge. Consider how often you surprise others with your ability to remember obscure facts or recount detailed stories from the past. This isn't just a trivial skill. It's a manifestation of a vibrant, active intellect that engages deeply with the world around it. Each instance of memory recall might seem like a small feat, but collectively these moments are indicative of profound intellectual capabilities. Now, let me ask you, how frequently do you find yourself recalling things with ease that others seem to forget? Do you see this ability as merely a convenient trait, or could it perhaps be a marker of your underlying intellectual prowess? As you reflect on these questions, think about the ways in which your memory serves not just as a tool for remembering, but as a window into the depth and breadth of your intelligence. This introspection could reveal much about the untapped potential of your mind, continually nurturing and expanding its capacity through each remembered detail and connected thought. Before we move on, I sincerely thank you for watching today's video on the 12 signs you're way more intelligent than you realize. Stoicism. If you're new here, please drop a comment below with "I'm new" and share any insights or reflections you might have. Your engagement enriches our Stoic community and fosters our collective growth. There's more profound content ahead, so let's continue exploring the path of wisdom in Stoicism together. 4. The power of daydreaming. Have you ever found yourself lost in thought, unconsciously crafting narratives or exploring scenarios in your mind? This tendency to daydream is not just a fleeting diversion, but may in fact be a sign of higher cognitive abilities. It's a common trait among the intellectually gifted to find refuge in the rich tapestry of their inner world, particularly when reality fails to stimulate. Studies underscore that daydreaming is linked to enhanced mental activity and better cognitive performance. As Marcus Aurelius once advised, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This ancient wisdom aligns perfectly with the modern understanding that an active inner life contributes to mental strength and resilience. Rather than trivializing these mental excursions as mere distractions, consider them a testament to your brain's capacity for complex thought and creativity. For many, the act of daydreaming is synonymous with idle time wasting. However, this perspective overlooks the productive outcomes associated with this process. Daydreaming isn't just about escapism. It's a powerful tool for problem-solving and planning. It allows the mind to wander freely, exploring possibilities without the constraints of immediate, linear thinking. This can lead to innovative insights and solutions that direct thinking might not yield. In today's fast-paced world where attention is fragmented and constant stimulation is the norm, the ability to retreat into one's thoughts is both rare and valuable. It offers a moment of respite and can enhance your mental flexibility, allowing you to navigate life's complexities with greater ease. The next time you catch yourself drifting into a daydream, remember that this is not just a break from reality, but a sophisticated cognitive exercise that can refine your intellect and expand your horizons. Integrating a quote from the Stoic philosopher Epictetus, "We are not disturbed by what happens to us, but by our thoughts about what happens," we see that daydreaming can also be a deliberate practice in perspective shifting, providing mental training that prepares us to handle life's uncertainties and challenges with a poised mind. So, the next time you find yourself daydreaming, instead of snapping back to reality with guilt, allow yourself to explore this intellectual landscape. It is a realm where creativity is nurtured, solutions are conceived, and the mind is sharpened. You are likely smarter than you realize, equipped not just with intelligence but with the wisdom to use it effectively in the modern world. Remember, in the theater of your mind, you are both the playwright and the audience. Make the most of this dynamic interplay to enhance your cognitive capabilities and enrich your life's narrative. 5. Imagination overdrive. Have you ever found yourself lying awake at night, your mind racing with a myriad of thoughts, concerns, and hypothetical scenarios about the future? If this resonates with you, it might just be a testament to your high level of intelligence. It's not uncommon for highly intelligent individuals to experience what we might call imagination overdrive. This phenomenon occurs when your powerful mind doesn't just stop at idle thoughts. It constantly churns out complex ideas and explores potential future crises. Albert Einstein once said, "Imagination is more important than knowledge." This rings especially true for those who often find themselves caught in the web of their own thoughts. Your ability to forecast, predict, and imagine myriad outcomes can indeed lead to anxiety and self-doubt. These are not just random worries. They are often the byproduct of a highly analytical and active brain trying to prepare for every possible scenario. But why do smart people tend to spiral into these patterns of negative thinking? It's because your brain is wired to engage deeply with problems and to continuously seek solutions. While this might lead to feelings of anxiety, it's important to recognize that such mental activity is a clear indicator of your intellectual capabilities. The very fact that you can contemplate various complex outcomes and engage in such depth of thought highlights your cognitive prowess. So, next time you catch yourself in a whirlwind of what-ifs, Consider this. Your anxiety might not always be pleasant, but it's a part of what makes you intellectually sharp. Now I wonder, have you considered how this aspect of your personality influences the way you navigate challenges? Does it empower you to plan effectively? Or does it sometimes hinder you by causing paralysis through analysis? Engaging with these questions can help you not only understand your intelligence better, but also harness it more effectively to enhance your decision-making and problem-solving skills. 6. Craving total solitude. Have you ever felt a deep craving for total solitude? This desire for time alone might actually be a sign that you're more intelligent than you realize. Often, highly intelligent individuals find immense value in solitude. They're not antisocial or reclusive. Instead, they relish the quiet moments that allow them to engage deeply with their thoughts and interests. Consider the wise words of Albert Einstein, who once said, "I take pleasure in my transformations. I look quiet and consistent, but few know how many women there have lived in me." For intelligent people, solitude isn't a punishment, it's a sanctuary. Activities like reading, writing, and reflecting are not just hobbies but vital parts of their mental and emotional sustenance. These activities, which thrive in solitude, allow them to explore complex ideas and develop new theories, often leading to significant breakthroughs in their respective fields. So if you often find yourself seeking out the quiet corners of a busy room, or feeling energized by the time spent alone with your thoughts, could it be that your intelligence is leading you to these moments of isolation? Now think about how you use your alone time. Do you dive into books and scribble down thoughts or ponder life's big questions? If so, you're not just introverted, you're engaging with the world in a profoundly intellectual way. This penchant for solitude enables deep thinking and reflection, qualities that are frequently associated with great thinkers and innovators. Why not embrace these moments of solitude as opportunities to connect with your inner genius? After all, in the words of Jean-Paul Sartre, if you're lonely when you're alone, you're in bad company. But if you find peace and a buzzing mind, you might just be in the best company of all, your own. How will you use your next moment of solitude to tap into your hidden intellectual abilities? 7. Raw musical talent. Ever noticed how some individuals seem to grasp the subtleties of a melody almost instantaneously? This is not mere coincidence, but rather a manifestation of high intellectual capacity. Indeed, intelligent people often possess an inherent aptitude for learning things that others find challenging, particularly in the realm of music. Take, for instance, the way in which such individuals learn to play musical instruments. They don't just play, they often excel at it rapidly thanks to their natural ability to decode and reproduce basic rhythms. This skill is not confined to those with extensive musical backgrounds. Even those without any formal training can often keep time more accurately than their peers, a testament to their innate intellectual abilities. Furthermore, those with high intelligence are not only quick to understand musical patterns, but can also replicate these patterns with surprising ease. Their musical prowess extends beyond performance. They are inherently drawn to a wide array of musical genres, appreciating the complex and the sublime in equal measure. It's as if their minds are fine-tuned to the diverse languages of music, allowing them to explore and get lost in intricate compositions that might bewilder others. Consider this. Being musically inclined or simply having an ear for music might be a more telling indicator of your intelligence than you realize. As Seneca once said, "It is part of the cure to wish to be cured." This suggests that the recognition of our own abilities is the first step toward harnessing them. So, if you find yourself instinctively tapping to the beat or deeply moved by the harmonies of a complex symphony, it may well reflect your intellectual capabilities. This correlation between musical talent and intelligence highlights a broader truth about the nature of intelligence. It is multifaceted and often reveals itself in unexpected ways. Intelligent individuals excel not just in logical or mathematical realms. Their brilliance can shine in the arts as well, where sensitivity and an understanding of the abstract are paramount. In today's fast-paced world, where the value of intelligence is often measured in technological or scientific achievements. Recognizing and nurturing diverse intellectual gifts is crucial. Whether you're a professional musician, a hobbyist, or a music lover, embracing your musical intelligence can be a profound way to enrich your life, providing not just personal satisfaction, but also a unique perspective on the complexities of human intellect. To conclude, if your soul finds resonance in the rhythm of the strings or the harmony of the choirs, take pride in this ability. It is not just a talent, but a clear indication of a keen and perceptive mind, capable of understanding and appreciating the world in ways that go beyond the conventional. As we navigate through life, let us remember the words of Plato, who proclaimed that music gives a soul to the universe, wings to the mind, flight to the imagination, and life to everything. By acknowledging and developing our musical intelligence, we not only affirm our own intellectual capacity, but also contribute a verse to the grand symphony of human creativity and understanding. If you've journeyed with us this far, I'm truly grateful for your dedication to personal growth and self-awareness. If you found these insights enlightening, and you're curious to dive deeper into how Stoicism can further reveal your hidden strengths, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video to continue our collective pursuit of wisdom and deeper understanding. Let's continue this journey together, shall we? 8. Understanding ambiguity. Have you ever found yourself in a situation where nothing seems certain, and every answer seems to breed more questions? You're not alone. Navigating through ambiguity is a challenge for most, but for the intellectually inclined, it's a different ballgame. This brings us to an intriguing idea. Being comfortable with uncertainty might just be a telltale sign of higher intelligence. Why, you might ask? Consider the nature of life and learning. It's inherently complex. The more you delve into any subject, whether it's quantum physics or the nuances of human behavior, the less black and white things become. You encounter paradoxes, conflicting information, and more often than not, more questions than when you started. This can be unsettling, but here's the kicker. If you find yourself calm in this storm of confusion, you're demonstrating a key characteristic of high intelligence. Imagine for a moment a typical workday thrown into chaos by a sudden software failure. While frustration and anxiety might be the immediate responses for many, a person who exhibits intellectual depth might approach this differently. They see this as a puzzle to be solved, an opportunity to learn something new, or at the very least a chance to test their mettle in crisis management. This calm and methodical approach to problem solving isn't just about smarts, it's about an adaptable, open mindset that's crucial in today's ever-changing world. Now let's dig a little deeper. It's not just about staying calm, it's about what you do with the chaos. Do you push against it, or do you pull it apart, examine its components, and maybe find a new way of looking at things? This process of engaging with ambiguity without the urgent need for resolution allows for creative thinking and often leads to innovative solutions that simpler, straightforward thinking might not offer. So how do you handle situations where the answers aren't clear? Do you feel the urge to resolve them immediately? Or can you dwell in the uncertainty, explore the various shades of gray, and find peace in knowing that some questions are more about the journey than the destination? This approach to ambiguity isn't just intellectually beneficial, it's a life skill. It teaches patience, enhances emotional intelligence, and prepares you for the complexities of modern life where the only constant is change. By embracing uncertainty, you not only equip yourself with the tools to think deeply, but also to live adaptably. As we wrap up, remember this. Intelligence isn't just about having all the answers. It's about being comfortable with not having them all the time. So, the next time you find yourself in the fog of uncertainty, take a deep breath and recognize this as a moment of potential personal growth and a testament to your intellectual capabilities. Who knows? You might just be smarter than you realize, able to navigate the ebbs and flows of uncertainty with a serene mind and a resilient spirit. 9. A dark sense of humor. Intelligence often manifests in unexpected ways, and one of the more intriguing indicators is a distinctive sense of humor, especially one that leans toward the darker side. Have you ever found yourself chuckling at a joke that flew over everyone else's heads? Or perhaps you've laughed at a clever, albeit dark reference that no one else seemed to appreciate? This type of humor, while not always immediately accessible to everyone, could be a sign that you're more perceptive and intellectually nimble than you realize. You see, those with a sharp wit often see the world through a different lens. They can spot the hidden ironies in life, making connections that others might miss. This ability to understand and enjoy complex, layered humor is not just about being funny. It's a reflection of a quick, agile mind. Whether your jokes are sophisticated or just uniquely yours, they are a testament to your ability to think outside the box. Consider a modern scenario. You're at a party where someone makes a subtle quip about a current event. While the room remains silent, you find yourself laughing, not just at the joke, but at the irony of the situation itself. This moment, while isolating, also highlights your capacity to engage with complex ideas through humor. It's moments like these that might make you wonder, am I the only one seeing this? This scenario brings us to an important point. Having a dark sense of humor can sometimes feel lonely. You might occasionally struggle to find others who share your unique perspective, or who understand the nuances of your humor. But this should not discourage you. Instead, it should affirm that your mind operates at a wavelength that's capable of deep and original thought. So why does this matter? Engaging with humor, particularly of the darker variety, is more than an intellectual exercise. It can be a profound source of insight into how you perceive and process the world around you. It begs the question, what other unique qualities do you possess that you may not have fully appreciated? As you continue to navigate through life, embracing your unique sense of humor can also be a powerful tool for connecting with like-minded individuals who appreciate and understand the complexity of your wit. The lesson here is not just about recognizing your intellectual gifts, but also about learning to value and share them with others who can truly appreciate your distinct perspective. So, next time you find yourself smirking at something seemingly obscure or complex, take a moment to appreciate the quickness of your mind. It's a true indicator of intelligence that you should not underestimate. Remember, it's not just about understanding the joke. It's about seeing the world in a way that others might not, and that's something truly special. 10 Sources of Inspiration. In the realm of creativity and intellectual accomplishment, the environments we choose are far from random. They are profound reflections of our mind's inner workings. Highly intelligent individuals often thrive in spaces that might seem cluttered or chaotic to others, but to them, these spaces are rich with sources of inspiration. Contrary to the neat, sterile environments that some might associate with professionalism, a study suggests that those who exhibit higher intelligence levels find a certain harmony in working amidst a melange of books, papers, tools, and artifacts, each element potentially sparking the next big idea. This preference for a seemingly disordered workspace doesn't imply a lack of hygiene or order. Rather, it underscores a capability to see beyond surface chaos to the underlying potentials. Consider a desk strewn with books, each open to a page that once fueled a late-night epiphany, or a wall plastered with papers, each sheet a testament to a journey through countless thoughts and revisions. Perhaps it's a studio filled with half-completed sculptures and canvases that continue to morph with each day's mood, or a garage where every tool lies within arm's reach, ready to partake in the creation process. These are not mere messes. They are landscapes of creativity. The Stoic philosopher Seneca once remarked, "Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity." For the intelligent mind, every item in a cluttered room is a piece of preparation, each awaiting its moment of opportunity. The chaos is not random, but curated. Each book, each paper, each tool is carefully chosen and holds a purpose, poised to add value and insight when the time is right. In modern life, where the emphasis often lies on minimalism and decluttering, Understanding the value of a creatively chaotic environment can be liberating. It's essential to recognize that intelligence and creativity need not conform to conventional views of tidiness and order. Rather, they flourish in personalized spaces that might be understood only by their creators. This insight provides a valuable lesson on the diversity of thought and preference that characterizes human intelligence. Moreover, this environment serves as a metaphor for the intellectual process itself, messy, sprawling, and inherently beautiful in its complexity. To anyone walking the path toward intellectual achievement, remember the words of Albert Einstein. If a cluttered desk is a sign of a cluttered mind, of what then is an empty desk a sign? Let this serve as encouragement to embrace your unique method of organization and creation. As you forge ahead, crafting your own niche of genius amidst the clutter, remember that every masterpiece begins with a single, perhaps scattered thought. 11. The benefits of doing nothing. The often underrated art of idleness finds its advocate in the philosophically rich domain of Stoicism, wherein stillness is not merely a pause, but a deliberate cultivation of mental space. Seneca, a towering figure in Stoic philosophy, elegantly encapsulates this in his assertion, "True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future." This sentiment resonates deeply with those of you who may find yourselves routinely engaged in what appears to be mere reverie. To the untrained eye, you might seem to be simply staring into space, perhaps lost to the world, or indulging in aimless daydreaming. Yet, what is truly unfolding is a sophisticated mental ballet. Those among you who are blessed with high intelligence often engage in what could be mistakenly perceived as doing nothing, when in fact, this time is reserved for intense mental activity. This practice is not about vacant idleness, but is a strategic retreat into the inner sanctum of thought, where ideas germinate and complex problems are systematically dismantled. This engagement in deep thought can manifest in various forms. You might find yourself pacing the length of a room, sitting quietly with eyes closed, or even articulating thoughts aloud. Each of these actions supports a continuous dialogue with your own intellect, a dialogue that fosters creativity and problem-solving capabilities. It's a moment where the mind bends inward, engaging with thoughts and questions that demand attention away from the external whirl of daily activities. Connecting this practice to modern life, it's evident that such moments of apparent inactivity can be profoundly productive. In a world that prizes perpetual motion and constant availability, choosing to step back to reflect is both a rebellion and a return to self. It's a reminder that not all productive activity is visible and that the quiet moments of contemplation can yield as many benefits as the busiest hours of our days. To you, the listeners navigating the vast seas of modern challenges, remember that taking time to think deeply is not a luxury, but a necessity. As you embrace these periods of stillness, consider the words of Marcus Aurelius. Nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul. Let this Stoic wisdom guide you in recognizing that such moments are not only signs of intelligence, but are also vital to personal growth and understanding. Through this lens, the act of doing nothing transforms into an essential exercise in intellectual and emotional development. Thus, the next time you find yourself in quietude, know that you are engaging in a practice that has been revered by some of the greatest minds in history, a practice that nurtures the intellect and refreshes the soul. 12. Absolute concentration. Have you ever found yourself so engrossed in a task that the world around you just fades away? This phenomenon, often experienced by highly intelligent people, is known as absolute concentration. Picture this. Even amidst a bustling crowd or a noisy environment, some individuals possess the remarkable ability to block out distractions and focus intensely on their passions. It's like flipping a switch. Once they're engaged, nothing can break their concentration. This intense focus is not just about ignoring distractions, it's about immersing oneself so deeply in a task that everything else disappears. Think about the last time you had a burst of inspiration. Perhaps an innovative idea struck you suddenly. and you felt compelled to jot it down immediately. You rushed to your workspace, oblivious to the world around you, driven by a fervor to capture your thoughts before they slipped away. That's absolute concentration in action, a telltale sign of great intelligence. Why does this matter to you? Consider how often we are bombarded with distractions in our modern lives. Phones buzz with notifications. There are endless streams of emails demanding attention. And let's not even get started on the constant pull of social media. Yet, if you've ever had a moment where these interruptions simply couldn't penetrate your focus, you've leveraged a powerful tool that aligns closely with Stoic principles, the ability to control where you direct your attention and energies. Reflect on this. When was the last time you were so focused that you lost track of time? How did it feel, and what were you working on? Engaging with your own experiences of concentration can not only enhance your understanding of your cognitive processes, but also improve your ability to harness this skill when needed. Let's weave this into a story from modern life. Imagine a young entrepreneur, Mia, who is in the early stages of launching her own startup. One evening, while at a noisy coffee shop, Mia receives feedback that her business proposal needs significant revisions. Despite the chaos around her, she enters a state of absolute concentration, revising and refining her proposal with such intensity that 4 hours pass by in what seems like minutes. Her ability to focus so deeply, under less than ideal conditions, not only enhances her work, but also demonstrates a significant aspect of her intelligence. Now consider how you can apply this level of concentration to your challenges. Whether you're revising for exams, working on a complex project at work, or pursuing a personal passion, mastering the art of focus can elevate your performance and help you achieve your goals with greater efficiency. As we conclude, remember that absolute concentration is more than a sign of intelligence. It's a skill that can be cultivated. By practicing mindfulness and setting up a conducive environment for deep work, you can enhance your ability to concentrate. This isn't just about working smarter, it's about engaging with your tasks in a way that brings out the best in you. So what steps will you take today to improve your focus and, by extension, harness your intelligence to its fullest potential? We've just explored 12 signs that may reveal you're much more intelligent than you think. From the power of daydreaming to the benefits of doing nothing, each sign reflects unique aspects of intellectual prowess that go beyond traditional measures of intelligence. Remember, real genius often lies in the subtle and unexpected traits that enhance our understanding and creativity. If you found this video enlightening and want to learn more about how Stoicism can help you harness your intellectual gifts, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Stoic in Your Life. Also, click the notification bell so you never miss our insights into the ancient wisdom that can enrich your modern life. Join us as we continue to explore deep philosophical topics that challenge the mind and enrich the spirit. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more thought-provoking content.